Hey people, it's NIyas713. Now this is from CNN, postcards from home documenting Nigeria's floating community. A fisherman throws out his net on the lagoon's calm waters. Fishermen immigrating from Benin and Togo initially settled Makoko over a century ago. But as the population of Lagos exploded to its current size of at least 15 million, so too did the population of Makoko. Estimates are anywhere from 85,000 to 250,000 people. Some call Makoko the Venice of Africa, but while the intricate waterways may replicate the layout of the picturesque Italian cities, living conditions could hardly be more contrasting. Makeshift houses with corrugated iron roofs balanced precariously atop stilts. Down below, narrow wooden boats act as a form of aquatic taxi ferrying goods and people around the bustling community. Nobody knows the exact population of this slum district of Lagos, but it's estimated to be as high as 100,000. What's sure is a few tourists will come here to take a romantic gondola trip beneath the night sky, moonlight bouncing off the water into informal shacks. There's little by the way of sewer system, meaning all sorts of pungent smells are sure to puncture the nostrils. On top of that, law enforcement agencies rarely enter the slum, with security left to groups of young men known locally as the area boys. A lens on home for photographer Suleiman Ofose, however, the muddy waters of Makoko have always been home. The aspiring 24-year-old was born, raised, and continues to live in this chaotic floating district. As such, it is one of the subjects he feels comfortable to turning his ever more popular lens on. I started my photography here in Makoko, Ofose told CNN. We met at the plush surrounds of the 2014 Lagos Photo Festival. It's really inspiring. I've been able to get a lot of inspiration in terms of seeing a lot of things in my community. Afose's career has really begun to take off in recent years. After learning his craft at workshops put on by the African Arts Foundation, he went on to study photojournalism at the Nigerian Institute of Journalism. He's since had his photos exhibited at various national arts and photography festivals, as well as appearing in numerous international magazines and publications. Afose has even worked alongside the respected Spanish photographer Cristina de Medel. I am happy to see some of my work published, he said, and to see the fact of my name written on the picture is something very great. Yet, despite the international recognition, it's the daily hustle and bustle of Makoko that continues to inspire. Afose explains that his knowledge of local customs, attitudes, and people who live there gives him an edge over those who may come from outside to document life in the community. To tell the story with this holding of a camera, you have to know who this guy is, pointing to a man in a photograph, just by looking at him. Is he happy or is he not happy? You have to know what it's all about. You can't just pick up your camera and start shooting. Then there's the skill vital for any photojournalist to develop the handy knack of being in the right place at the right time. Afose was rapidly on the spot when a fire tore through part of Makoko in 2013. The scenes were horrific, but the images Afose captured told a story and brought some of the harsh realities of life in the slum to the outside world. They appear in numerous publications in print and online. The fire was caused by a generator and it burned a lot of houses in the community, Afose explained. I had the opportunity to get there at the right time and try documenting what the scene was all about, what caused the scene, and what caused the fire outbreak, he added. It's likely the Makoko fire wouldn't have garnered as much attention in the national and international press without Afose's time and grabbing images. The experience has made him even more aware of the importance of having local people to tell the story of the community there, so much so that it has inspired him onto his next challenge. I want to go further, I want to know more, he said. When pushed on what this means, he added, maybe having a university degree so I can come back to the community and teach people to become what I am today. Maybe then the outside world will be able to appreciate even more of life in Makoko through the sharp-shooting eyes of its residents. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. I'm going to leave more articles in the description. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you like to support this channel, leave me a GoFundMe. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, I'll leave that there as well. Peace.